you do here at Team Music Workshop and what exactly goes on around here.
All right. Well, my name is Mr. Thomas. I'm a teacher. I work at Cajon High School, a music teacher, and I'm one of the 3 teachers here at Team Music Workshop. And this is an amazing program where we take young people, young students all throughout the district. All the secondary schools are welcome to come. It's a free program where kids can take music lessons. They can be a guitarist, a drummer, they can play keyboard, they can sing, they can dance, they can play brass. And we even are now training people on how to compose music and how to run a soundboard, a lighting board. It's a wonderful pathway that we have here. And the culmination is we get to perform all throughout the community with all these wonderful people right here. So it's a great experience. We practice twice a week, and it's really great, especially now that we're back from our quarantine. Everybody's together, they're happy, they're making music, and it's a real fun thing to see.
One of my great leaders, Dr. Martin Luther King, said, if they can't fly, then run. If they can't run, then walk. If they can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving. And keep up moving, put your hands together. Buddy, let's move. Hey, you're something to tell. We're promising us for better, girl. If you've ever been held down before, I know that you refuse to be held down anymore. Don't you let nothing down. Stand in the way. Try to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no something
go ahead and tell us your name, bud.
My name is Nathaniel Maldonado.
Cool, and how old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
What school do you go to?
I go to Cajon High. I'm a sophomore.
Dope, dope, dope. And what instrument do you play?
I play bari sax.
So what is your favorite musical experience?
My favorite musical experience is hearing a song for the first time and getting to play it for the first time.
Right.
There's nothing really great as a feeling of playing it for the first time with a song you really enjoy.
Mm-hmm. So first, go ahead and tell us your name.
Hi, my name is Grace Perba.
Tight. And how old are you?
I am 14 years old.
Cool. What school do you go to?
I go to Cajon High School.
Yeah. What instrument do you play?
I play the piano.
Oh, that's tight. All right. So this next question, different from the rest. So what is your favorite Team Music Workshop song and experience?
My favorite Team Music Workshop song would probably be Disco Inferno, and my favorite experience would be being able to have the opportunity to perform at big places like Orange County Fair and just practicing what I love to do most, which is music.
Yeah, there's all kind of music everywhere you go. Some folks like it fast, some like it slow, some like it hot. Some like it blue, oh, some like it old, and some like it new. Now I'm not like a country, and I'm not rapping rap. The big bass way to say my thing, and alternative in my step. Yeah! the only thing that turns me on. And when I hear that soul song, yeah, I like soul with a capital S. Soul with a capital S. Sweet soul music, that's the best. Soul with a capital S.
I started playing guitar about 6 or 7 years ago, and I just really enjoy it because there's something about like being able to play like a bunch of rhythms and melodies at the same time. It's just really cool to me.
Alrighty, so first you can go ahead and tell us your name.
My name's Brooklyn Simmers.
Alright, and how old are you?
I'm 14.
Cool. So what school do you go to?
I go to San Bernardino High School.
That's what's up. And what instrument do you play?
I play the drum set.
Okay. I heard you were part of our virtual program back during quarantine. So how do you like the transition between online and now?
Oh, here you can actually see all the instruments and like hear them play, and they help you stay in tempo, and you can tell when you're in tempo and not.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot easier than just playing with a YouTube video.
Get down, 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 get down. Wow! Music Ladies and gentlemen, from San Bernardino, California, San Bernardino Teen Music Workshop, Soul Point.
Hello, I'm Greg Usher. I'm a program specialist with the San Bernardino City Unified School District, formerly a music teacher, elementary music teacher for 28 years in the district. Last 6 I've been program specialist with our district, and then excited to share that we have a music library of over 2,500 instruments that we check out to our secondary and elementary kids every year, and I'm part of that in distributing those instruments and facilitating that. So that's one of my major roles. I think one of my favorite experiences was helping to bring the visual art showcase over to the National Orange Show fairground. So and it was growing bigger and better every year prior to COVID, and then we went virtual this past year, and then we're going to be bringing it back in April of this year. So I'm excited about that.
Hi, I'm Scott Nelson. I'm the coordinator of Visual and Performing Arts for the San Bernardino City Unified School District. I'm currently in my 4th year in our district. Prior to this role, I was a high school vice principal for 2 years, and prior to that, I was a high school band director for 17.5 years, where I got to work with some awesome kids and awesome families in the Inland Empire. My main role in San Bernardino is to supervise our elementary music program. We have 19 certificated teachers. We have these 2 wonderful teachers on assignment, what we call program specialists, as well as 2 clerical staff members that help support our grades 3 through 6 music program. That's my primary role as far as a supervisor goes, but I'm also responsible for monthly professional development. And one of my proudest additions to our program in the last couple of years, not really an addition, but a reorganization of what we call our showcase series, where prior to COVID and masks, we would host big concerts with lots of kids. We started a dance showcase, or restarted a dance showcase, where students could show off that. And then Greg had just mentioned our visual art showcase, which has just grown by leaps and bounds. And then in the last year, we were able to do all of that virtually and digitally, which was a very proud moment for us to make the best out of this weird situation that we're in. So, I mean, the highlights are that we're back, that we're here and we're doing stuff. As with anything, the performing arts and the visual art, I mean, is just as challenged by everything as everybody else is. So, on a technical basis, to play a woodwind and brass instrument, according to the state of California right now, you have to have a modified face mask. With a cover at the end of the bell, and we have air purifiers and social distancing and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot. But on the positive side, we're here and we're doing the best we can with the situations that we find ourselves in, and we just hope things will get better sooner than later, so we can go back to having concerts like we had here. I think one of our last concerts was at the Sturgis in 2020, where we had hundreds of people, here to watch our students sing. I believe you were in that concert. So anyway, that's what we're hoping to get back to as soon as possible, but we're doing it in a very safe, very measured way so that everyone can feel comfortable and we can get this past us.
I'm also a program specialist. Primary focus is secondary. I help all of our music teachers in the district, and I also run an after-school music program, which is an indoor competitive drumline, 2 of them actually, one for middle school students and one for high school students. I also assist Greg Usher at the music library, distributing the 2,500 instruments to all of the families and students around the district. Prior to being in this position, I started this position about the same time that Scott Nelson came into his position. I was an elementary teacher in the district for 18 years, and prior to that, I taught middle school for 3 years and high school for 5 years. And I've been also teaching at the Riverside City College with the marching band for many years as well. I just feel like the numbers are going to just keep increasing, especially now post-COVID. Everything dropped a little bit in size just because of the nature of being virtual and not everybody necessarily wanting to play instruments in that situation. And I think that we have a bunch of outstanding teachers all throughout the district that we're just going to keep on being able to build the class size up, especially in the music department. And with the visual art, I'm sure that the same thing will happen there as we continue to have these art shows that exemplify all the wonderful work that's going in with our teachers, teaching them and then being very creative. I guess one potential obstacle will be, as we move forward, we've had a lot of financial support from the state and the district wide, but as the economy starts to sort of equalize a little bit, You know, we're not sure what financial situation will be over the next few years. That may be an obstacle. We hope not. One thing that's been very wonderful is our school board has always been supportive of the arts. They never cut anything. They always keep all of our teachers in place. But, you know, our budgets might be a little bit pushed down a little bit, so we have to make some slightly different choices on how we use our money.
Vessa.
And I'm Deanna Vessa.
I'm 17 and I play keys or piano.
I'm 15 and I am a singer.
So I've been playing piano for 11 years, going on 11 years, and I've been singing with this girl probably as long as I could remember. As soon as we could sing, I've been singing with her.
Yep, same for me. I've been singing since I was little. Some really cool events that we've gotten to go to and perform at are Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah, we recently played a show at the Red Hill Country Club in Rancho Cucamonga. It was so nice and it was such a great experience. And then we also got to play at the Rose in Pasadena and the Canyon in Montclair, the two clubs. So it was really cool. It was really fun. Great experiences.
Some of the programs we've been involved in are Team Music Workshop, and it's just been a great learning experience vocal-wise for me.
Yeah, I'm also part of the San Bernardino Team Music Workshop. We've both been in it since 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6th grade. And I'm also a part of one of the featured bands, No Jack.
Chasing the clouds away. Our hearts are singing in the key of our souls, singing as we dance in the night. Oh, remember how the stars through the night away. Hey, 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 party on! Say that you remember, party on! Dancing in September, party on! Never was a cloudy day.
Music has impacted my life because I know whenever I'm feeling down or stressed or angry, I can turn to music and turn to singing and let all those emotions out.
Take it to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. But now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. My pride, my ego, my needs, and my selfish ways cause a good, strong woman like you to walk out my life. Now I never get to clean up the mess I made. Oh, and it haunts me every time I close my eyes. just sounds like ooh. Too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers. That held your hand, should have gave you all my hours. But I had that chance.
You would not be able to tell now, but before I got involved into all these groups and just performing, I was super shy and just kind of closed off in my shell. And just being able to be a part of something like great with a bunch of people that are around your age, it really brought out my personality and brought out who I really was. And so music definitely helped shape me into who I am today.
My name is John Becker. I'm 17. I'm part of a band called No Jack, and I play drum set there. The band started was just like high school rallies, and then we ended up working our ways up to playing shows with like Led Zeppelin, a Prince tribute, and like a Santana tribute. Probably my favorite show that we've done so far though was definitely Led Zeppelin, because it was like this big outside stage in the Ukiah Performing Arts Center, and it was just a really good experience.
Now we got this one. I'm gonna just sing along. We're gonna have to do a little movement for us. You guys ready?
I don't wanna lose this good thing that I got, 'cause if I do, I would surely lose that lot. 'Cause your love is better than anyone I know. It's like thunder, lightning. The way you love me is frightening. I better not, I would, baby.
It's starting to pound. Come on, let's go where no one's around.
My name is Brianna Rodriguez. I am 16 years old and I'm part of No Jack. I am a horn player, so I play the trumpet. So No Jack plays funk and soul music, so like Valerie by Amy Winehouse and What Is Hip by Tower of Power. And so far my favorite song that we've played is Superstition. So No Jack usually plays for like community events. We recently have played at the Ukiah Performing Arts Center, and my recent most favorite show is at the Canyon. We opened for a Prince tribute show.
Now this is our last song, I hope y'all enjoy. I
I'm Jan, I'm 15 years old, and I play the bass in No Jack. We play a lot of like soul and funk, and we play songs like by Tower Power, like Soul with a capital S and Digging on James Brown. My favorite song to play is probably Digging on James Brown. I just like how we play like our own certain way. It has like its own little vibe to it. I enjoy that like we're kind of independent, and we're like a bunch of high school kids that got together and we made our own little band, and we kind of grew from there.
Looking back on when I was a little curly-headed girl, when my only worry was for Christmas what would be my toy. Even though we sometimes would not get a thing, we were happy with the joy that they would bring. Sneaking out the back door to hang out with those hoodlum friends of mine. Ooh. Greeted at the back door, but I thought I told you not to go outside. Try your best to bring the water to your eyes. Thinking it might stop us from you're behind. I wish those days could come back once more. I did those days love to go. I wish those days could come back once more. I did those days love to go. I love them so. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Brother said he's telling about you playing doctor with that. Just don't tell, I'll give you anything you want in this whole wide world. Mama gives you money for Sunday school. You trade us for candy after church is through. Smoking cigarettes and writing something nasty on the wall. You trade again. Teacher sent you to the principal's office down the hall. You grow up and learn that kind of thing right. But while you was doing it, the show that outside, I wish some days could come back once more. I think those days love to go. I wish some days could come back once more. I think those days love to go. I love them so. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Well, my name is Chanjamani Chess, or Jumani Chess. I'm currently 18 years old. I just turned 18, and I'm currently a part of multiple bands at the moment. I'm part of Team Music Workshop, Soul Point, and No Jack. Currently, we're working on some Halloween songs since October is coming up, and working on Monster Mash and I Put a Spell on You. Yeah, some good fan favorites that we like to, you know, just get in the season and that good little spooky season type of feel. So, upcoming events. We have 3, to my knowledge, that are actually really big coming up in October. October 2nd, which is the 66ers relaunch performance. I believe it is a car show, and I'm totally looking forward to it. They had to cancel it due to COVID, unfortunately, but they're bringing it back, which is so exciting. And October 8th, which is the Ukaipa Festival, and man, when I tell you they have all types of gazebos and like tents, usually when they have market nights and stuff, but you know, sometimes it could just be a straight concert, which is so awesome that they're able to mix it up like that. And also, I heard about October 30th, which is like a harvest festival, and so I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to see some people in their costumes and just see like all of the just Halloween spirit like come to life, which I truly enjoy. So I'm looking forward to it. That's one thing I love about October.
You got the magic touch, my mind getting
I've made plenty of friends during this whole time of even just COVID, and even before COVID. I've been able to see a lot of growth mentally and physically. Seeing everybody just grow up, it's kind of crazy. And also the music we do, funk, soul, rock, you name it, even some ska sometimes. It's just that the diversity is really cool, and that's what I like to see. When we all come together and we make art with music and instruments and voices and dance, and it's very anointing in a sense, and it heals everyone in a way.
Everything around me got to stop to feeling so low. So I decided quickly to just go down and check out the show, where there was dancing and singing and moving to the grooving. And just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that funky music, white boy." Tonight, see, I was the one behind. So stand like that, don't bite. While losing every step of the way, I said I must go back there. Got to go back there and check to see if things still the same. Well, there was dancing and singing and moving to the grooving. And just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that funky music, white boy." Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music tonight. Tonight. Go tonight. Very superstitious writings on the wall. Very superstitious, like it's about to fall. It's the month-old baby. You don't want to say to me the good things they say. You believe in things that you don't understand, and you suffer. Superstition of the way. Very superstitious. Wash your face again. Rid me of the problem. Do all that you can. Keep me in your daydream. Keep me going strong. You don't want to save me. Save the soul. Believe in things that you don't understand, and you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. No, no, no.
Hi, hello
Hello, my name is Jorge Osvaldo Heredia. I am the director here for the Garcia Center for the Arts. Before the Garcia Center started, the building itself has a long history. The building has been called so many other things. It was originally built as a fire station back in the 1930s. And then since then, again, many different organizations have used the space, the Campfire Girls, the Parks and Rec Department. It's been a post office, and it's still currently owned by the city water department as well. And so for many years, for almost a decade, the building was actually abandoned until the Garcia Center started. For the city water department, the building had become hard to maintain, and so they were even considering tearing down the building. But luckily, Ernie Garcia, he stepped in. Ernie went to the meeting, and initially they had said no, or that they were going to think about it. And so he went home kind of dejected. And so later on that day, they gave him a call, and they told him, actually, we've kind of thought it over. We would really like to propose to you that we'll let you have a lease on the building, on the property. And so they were talking it over, and eventually they came to the agreement of 99 years at $1 a year. And so honestly, it's a blessing to be in this building. It's come a long way since we first moved in, because we had amazing volunteers that helped out. We're still in the process of growing a whole lot more. Recently we got state funding. We got $1 million from the state thanks to local assembly members, Eloise Gomez Reyes and James Ramos, who have been very supportive of the center. And so this coming year, you'll be seeing a lot more programs and a lot more happening here at the center. Well, recently we had an opening here to celebrate the opening of the garden that we're establishing here at the center. And for that event, we had so many people here, a lot of community members. We had our ceramics instructors participating. They were leading some activities there, but we also had local bands and artists who came out. Some of them were Quitapenas, Milpa, and again, just so many. And so we had so many other artists that were here participating. We had Dwan Kellum of Creative Grounds, who does screen printing under the name of Schoolboys. He was here as well, screen printing shirts for the community as well. And so again, it was just a really exciting day that just happened, just recently. And so it was exciting to just see the community come together for that event. What's very significant about the Garcia Center is that it's really started off and continues to grow essentially as a hub, as an artistic hub, because we have different organizations that call this space home. We have Arts Connection that has an office here, as well as Enlandia that has an office here, and the San Bernardino Symphony who has an office here. So we have these organizations that call the Garcia Center home, and so many other artists that also come and utilize the space as well for different events and programs. And so I'm really excited to see that continue to grow. Hopefully in the future, as things develop, hopefully the Garcia Center can, develop more partnerships and develop more collaborations with other groups. Because again, there's so many other creative outlets and so many creative artists in our community, not just within San Bernardino, but also just in our neighboring cities as well. Because some the artists in San Bernardino, they're looking for places where they can work and where they can be creative, and so so they go to our neighboring cities as well, like Redlands, and so. But we hope to kind of continue to grow what's in San Bernardino as well, because the San Bernardino is really in need of those creative enterprises, and so for the Garcia Center. That's really where I see the Garcia Center really, contributing to this effort, is being that hub. And so we'll see how things continue to grow, but hopefully, definitely would love to see more collaborations. Again, we have Arts Connection that's here, and that's really kind of what they do. They help build that network and build collaborations with the San Bernardino School District, with Cal State San Bernardino. So again, there's just a lot going on. in terms of the arts around here. These are incredible efforts, and so I have to really applaud the community, applaud all the community members that are really putting their time, their energy, their heart into really making San Bernardino more artistic, more creative.
My name's Alcira Mendoza. I am the ceramic resident and also the ceramic instructor here at the Garcia Center. I do or instruct wheel throwing workshops here at the Garcia Center on Saturdays, twice a month. Anyone's welcome. We do have accessible wheels. I think we have 2 that are like raised up, and people who are in wheelchairs can also participate. Apart from like wheel throwing workshops, we also, the other instructor, Lucy Sunga, does hand building classes. Right now she's having, or she does online classes through Zoom. So she provides the kits, the clay, and then there's a schedule where you pick up, you drop off and everything. So apart from the wheel throwings on Saturdays, we offer that, but also once a month we're having an open studio session where people who are experienced in ceramics and wheel throwing or hand building are invited to come and use the space while we are here to have it open. So anyone's welcome. Typically we update through social media, through the Garcia Center Instagram, but also if you want to get updates on like the classes that we provide, you could follow us on Eventbrite and you could get emails and updates through the Eventbrite.
My name is Ann Vericel. I'm the Executive Director of the San Bernardino Symphony Orchestra. We were established in 1929 by a 15-year-old. His name is James Kelly Guthrie. And you probably know the Guthrie name from the Sun newspaper because his father, James Sr., he established the Sun newspaper. And Jimmy decided that communities that had access to the arts were more likely to be vibrant and exciting places that people would want to live in rather than communities that lacked such access. So he created what has now become, over the last 93 years, the San Bernardino Symphony. And we see sold out houses at the California Theater, the historic California Theater, where we have been for many, many years. And we're looking forward to starting back up again October 23rd at the California Theater at 7:30 p.m. The name of the concert is Home. We are welcoming our community and beyond home to the California Theater. And we'll be playing music that celebrates the American spirit. We're playing some jazz. We're playing some cartoon music, Tom and Jerry. We got the original Tom and Jerry score, not the newer versions, but the original score. We're playing from that. We're playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. We have a little girl named Maya Rose who's going to sing it. And I'm just saying, bring tissues, because I think about that. Apparently she sounds, you know, and I tear up. Apparently she sounds like Judy Garland did when she sang it. So I think that'll be super sweet. We are keeping everyone's health and safety in the forefront. So all ticket purchasers, all volunteers, all of our professional musicians, all of our tech crew, staff, stage people, and all will be fully vaccinated. When you go to purchase your tickets online at sanbernardinosymphony.org, you check a box saying, I understand I need to bring my vaccination card and a matching ID, and that there'll be a touchless temperature check done by some amazing medical students from Valley College right quickly at the door, so you want to arrive a little bit early. But don't worry about the fact that you're going to be sitting right next to other people. Everybody wears masks. Everybody's vaccinated, so that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to make sure that our patrons are as healthy as possible. So that it will be a fully vaccinated house, and it will be an amazing concert. So I hope you guys can come out and see us.